Everyone and welcome back. Today I would like to speak about the new red gears. Is they are good, they are bad, what is my opinion about them, and is this valuable or no? Okay, so first of all, I don't think they are going to have the same change or impact than gears or talismans have. It's a little bit less or much less. I will calculate around 1.2 skins. I always calculate everything like talisman, 40 to 80 gears, levels, etc. as level of how many skins I will need to do to match the stats that the hero gets. Like, for example, what is the difference between a hero level 40 versus a hero level 80 in gears? So the difference is 3.5 skins. How much a talisman gives you? And this will depend if it's the first or the second one, but approx this will give you 1.5, a little bit more. I will say 2.5 skins. 2.7. The first one will be approx 2.3 skins. This one, the second one, will be 2.7 skins. Okay, the gears, the three of them, because you only can get three of the red gears, will give you approx 1.5 skin. I don't think it's a big change. Also, the abilities, the minority of them are the new abilities. I think these abilities are lower in relevance, and they are a little bit based on probability, and then I don't think they are as good as things like armor penetration or magic penetration, health or physical attack or magic attack. This is my opinion. Saying this, there are three gears. You cannot get the three gears. You can only get the last one here. Okay, there is one exception, which is Peach, where if you go to her shop and you arrive, I think, level 35, if I am not wrong. Yes, level 35, you will be able to get the scrolls that you need to get the first gear. We still don't know how you will get the second one, and how you will get in the rest of the heroes the second one and the first one is unknown. Okay, so we are going to focus on what we know right now, which is the third one, and this video is going to be talking about the third one, which one are good and which heroes you should prioritize. In my opinion, it's my personal opinion, I could be completely wrong. There are people in this game that there is much better than me, so please always get advice from multiple people. Saying this, from where do you get these red gears? You get it through the campaign. You need to go to the mission level 13, and at the end you will have 6 gears. So you will be able to get 6 red gears. They are here. This is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third. This is the fourth. And then you need to go to the top. Fifth, the 13, and the 14 is the last one, 6 gears. Okay, realize that when you get the gear, when you also get green or purple gears, and this is important to know it, because not only you are farming or you are trying to get this gear, you will also get this gear here. Okay, saying this, what the gear gives you. So the gear usually gives you 2 or 3 stats. In this case, this one is 2. If I go to, for example, I think it's Lara, they will give you 3. Okay, you say 3. Independently on 2 or 3, if you compare versus skins and then you add like how much it is, how much percentage of each skill, you will see that this gear gives you equivalent to 1.5 skin. Okay, indeed is the perfect number, or the exactly number is 52.3% of an skin. All the gears give you 42.3 of the value of one skin. In other words, half of one skin. Okay, like for example, in this case, this 1487 physical attack and skin physical attack gives you 7000. So this is equivalent to 20.9% of a physical attack skin, which is 1/5. Okay, like 20%, 21%. It's not too much. And Soundness gives you 31.4 versus an skin of Soundness. So both of them give you always 52.3. If there are 3 of them and you add 3 of them, it will be always 52.3. So the last gear, red gear, gives you half of an skin. Okay, this is very important. Second is, as you see, getting the gear is not only the red one, it always requires some orange gears. For all the math that we are going to explain or say today, I'm going to focus only on the red ones, and I'm not going to focus on the orange ones. I assume that you already have the orange ones. And this is very important. Before saying anything, I forgot about that. For whom is this gears? Is for people who already has got a lot of gears, almost have all the heroes done, and then only has few at the end, like me, then they are remaining or already has done all the gears. And then before you were wasting, like in my case, I am missing here maybe 7-8 heroes, and I have already maxed out all the gears. But I don't have skins, I don't have artifacts, I don't have clips, I don't have anything. So what is the value to still level up the remaining heroes when I have already 8? Then they have more priority, in my opinion, than I don't have resources for doing it. So at the end, you were wasting every day, you do around 1000 to 1500 of energy or activity through here. I was wasting my activity. So this is good because now you will apply in something that has value. So this gears is for endgame, people with accounts with 6-7 millions or more. If you don't have yet your 30-35 heroes, this is not for you, okay? It's not valuable. It's my opinion, again. Okay? So let's assume that you already got all the orange gears, which is almost my case, and then we are going to see how much it costs. The cost of this red gears is 300. The most expensive one, orange gear, is 150. Okay? 150 will be things like Unity. The Unity, it will be the most expensive scrolls. Orange will be 150, and this is 300. It's the double. But also the probability every time you spend energy that you are going to get this one is also half of likelihood. Like in orange is 20%, which means 1 every 5 you will get the orange scroll. In this one will be 1 every 10 you will get it. So you will need to spend 10 times the energy. So you go to the campaign and you open this. Let me go to the last ones. Okay, you open this one, and I did right now 5. The probability to get this one is 0.5. So I will not be able to get it in theory. Maybe you get this probability. So for example, this has been a very good roll. Okay, this will be how an orange gear will do. Like you do 5, you get 1 as an average. In this one, you will need to do 10. So you will need to spend 100 to get 1. Okay, this is very important. So how much is really then one of these red gears? Like how much is the average of energy or activity you need to spend to get this 300? The answer is 30,000 of energy, which is the same of 150 activity potions. Okay, so it's a lot of. If 30,000 could look like too much, but I mentioned before, every day you do 1,500. So in 20 days you will be able to do 1 red gear. And again, for me, it's what I am going to be doing. But if you don't have all the gears done, then don't do it. Okay, this is my opinion. So 30,000, 150, there will be people with more or people with less luck. Also, there is different, it's not exactly 30,000, depending on the gear, there is a 5% difference, but I don't think this is very relevant to say you need 29,500 or you need 23,000. There is not too much difference there. Okay, this is what you need, what you get, half of an skin, and remember it's split between 2 stats or 3 stats, and this is the only thing you need to know so far. So then the most important, which gears I think, in my opinion, are valuable. We are going to see this one first, okay? The last stand. In my opinion, this is the less valuable, in my opinion, because physical attack and soundness is not a very unusual composition. Like soundness is for tanks, for heroes that are in first line, or they are heroes that they are exposed to a lot of damage. And then you have physical attack. It's not like armor or health. You have physical attack because it's like physical attack and soundness does not make too much sense. So they are only a subset of heroes that really will benefit from here. And the subset of heroes that will benefit from here are Julius, Dante, Kayla are the 3 main ones, and then Corvus and Octavia. Julius, because the physical attack of Julius is very good for the shield. So all the abilities of Julius are based on physical attack, and soundness will go very well with him. Okay, the next one will be between Dante and Kayla. Dante sometimes is in the first line. Physical attack also benefits the skills, and you have soundness. It's good. He does not have too much, and this is very important. Like Dante already got, I think, the 6 skins, and he does not have any soundness. So the probability for Dante to activate soundness is 7%. With only what it gives you, the gear, which is almost 1,000, is 7%. But it is true that one of the abilities of Dante is to reduce, I think is this one here. No, sorry, this one here. Yes, Dante decreases the main stat of the hero in front of you, and the formula is based on the main stat. So maybe instead of being 7%, it's 14%. And this is the reason that I think after Julius, I think Dante is the best hero that should get this gear. And the third one will be Kayla. I added by mistake, I click on the plus, and this is the reason my Kayla have it. But in my opinion, Julius, then Dante, and then Kayla. The next two followed by this could be Octavia or Corvus. Corvus, all the skills are based on physical attack. Step 1, that is not based on anything, which is the one that grabs the hero with the lower health and put in the middle. So Corvus could be another hero that benefits. In general, I don't think this gear is very good or relevant in my opinion. Okay? Something very important to mention is which other element are you going to farm from here. And the element you are going to farm is the Trigger Cane, which is a very low priority orange gear. So imagine you spend 30,000 of energy trying to get this, you will get a lot of these scrolls. Maybe you get, I don't know, 4 or 5 scrolls, if not more of these ones, and it's not that used. So you cannot really benefit of farming this mission because this one or the other one is not very relevant. Okay, this is something to take into consideration. Then the second gear that is interesting is the Primordial Life, and we go to Massive, for example. I think she got it. Yeah, this one here. Okay, this one requires Lemur, and this is something that we will see in the next 3 gears. All the magic gears requires Lemur ones, and these are quite expensive. So remember that you need to go. If you don't have all the orange gears, you will need a lot of Lemur or Lemur cards. Okay, this one here, what it gives you is magic attack and soundness. Very similar to the other one of physical attack and soundness. Is only a subset of heroes that really will benefit on these ones. In my opinion, these are massive because the massive, when they put small masses, they don't have too much health. So you will hit the soundness, so it will be more probability, and there are more of them because she puts a copy of herself, so I think it will be interesting. For the same logic, I will say Morrigan. Okay, another good hero that could get this. And then you have Tempus and Aiden. I think Tempus will benefit a lot because it's also a hero that is in front of, but Tempus is very careful hero that you need to level up. So I don't know about Tempus, how it will be. And then the next one is Aiden. Aiden is usually at the end of the line. Soundness will protect, but we are talking about 7% for him. So I don't think it will be too much different. I think here Morrigan and Massey could be the only two. But again, they are not critical heroes somehow. Like Morrigan, you do it for Kayla Aiden, but it's not like you will use for anything else. And Massey the same. So I don't think this red gear is very valuable in my opinion. Okay, then what you will farm? It will be the Ruler's Globus, which is the same that you needed from the previous one. The only thing is to build this artifact, you need Alucards, and Alucards are very expensive, and you need a lot for physical heroes. So again, it's good because you can farm this and then you only focus on Alucards. So this one for farming is better than the previous one. This is much more, you have much more chance to require this gear than the other one, much by far, okay? Then the third gear is a gear that honestly only 2 heroes have it, or they are relevant than have it, and is Folio and Lilith, and both of them, they are not top heroes. Saying this, Folio has a lot of possibilities or likelihood to become a very strong hero depending of the skills that he gets. Okay, so very careful with Folio. Anyways, what is this one? So this gives you magic attack and magic critical hit chance. This is very interesting. That getting the magic critical hit chance, this will go very well to heroes that does a lot of damage like very fast. because then you have more chance to get it this, or it does damage in area in the manner that the probability is hit again and again. Like for example, the ultimate of Folio will hit on everyone. When he grabs everyone, it will apply the magical crit hit chance. So I think this is very good for Folio. What it needs, Lemurs and Oracles are also require Lemurs, okay? So take this into account. This one, I like it. I think it's quite interesting for Folio, and the other one is Lilith, so there are only 2 heroes. Saying this, do you will get it? And my answer is what I farm with it, and I farm Lemurs. As you saw before, and I mentioned before, the previous gear, this gear, and the one we are going to see next require Lemurs. So what I will do is I will not farm on purpose this one because it's only for Lilith and Folio. What I will do is every time I need Lemurs cards, I will go to this mission, the 13.5, and I will get it from here. So anytime I need a Lemur, I will go here. And then slowly, as time passes, I will be able to have enough to add almost for free to Folio. Okay, this is my intention. So I will not farm it because there are only few heroes. After this is Lilith, and Lilith is not a top hero at all whatsoever. Okay, and then the third hero is the last one for magic heroes, and is the one I think has more relevance for magic teams. Not because it's better or worse, it's because the good magic heroes has got this one. Okay, the majority of the good ones. And then let me go to one. Let's go to Lilith. Okay, this one here, the Arcane. It gives you magic attack 3000. Remember, the other one was only 2000, so this is 3000. This is, instead of being 20.9, this is 28.8%. So it's a little bit more of magic attack. It gives you approx 5% of magic penetration, plus it gives you crushing 1084. Remember, crushing, the value of crushing is always higher, the double, than the value of thumbness. This is the reason. So I prefer this, personally. I like this one. And what it needs, you have this one, which is again Lemur cards, which I mentioned before. And then the farming of this one is Lycanthrope. Fangs. You need a lot of this one for physical heroes. So I think for farming, this artifact is by far much better than the 2 previous, because this is a orange gear that is very commonly needed. Okay, so this is the reason I think it's better. Then which heroes will you recommend here? I will say Iris, and the main reason is because Iris does a lot of damage multiple times, so the part of crushing could be good. You know, like you have more chance here. So I like it also because it's magic penetration, and I like it because magic attack. After Iris, and is the one I'm going to do it here, it will be, I will try to do Sessa, and the main reason is sometimes Sessa is feeling a little bit short in the damage at the beginning, and sometimes I draw in battles because I am not able to kill, particularly based on some versions of Kella Aiden with Julius. So apart of level up the glyphs, which is something I will do next event, I will advise to go with Sessa as a second hero to level up. After this, there are other 4 heroes that could benefit. I don't know how much or how less. One is Amira, which I think is good. Magic attack increase in Amira and Thumbness plus my penetration, very good. Then you have Mojo and Albanor. It will improve both heroes, but I don't think that these heroes have that much relevance anymore, in my opinion. I don't use them that much as before. Mojo sometimes, if there is a Tristan and there is not an Oya. And finally, Soleil. And I think Soleil, because it's a very good hero, I don't know if she really does that, or he really does that much damage, but maybe one day he gets magic penetration skin, and then the damage will be important. Okay, so in my opinion, Iris, then Sessa, and then up to you, I will do Amira, it was me, and probably Soleil, and I will leave Mojo and Albanor for the end. Okay, this is the priority in my opinion. Then the next 2 and last 2 are the ones related with damage, physical heroes. This one is for me is the best gear, and the one I am farming right now, and the one I will advise. So first of all, as you see, you need fangs, and this need fangs. So you need a lot of fangs from here. So this, I know this, I will call it teeth or tooth. Okay. So you need a lot of this. If you remember the previous one, the Arcane, the one that used Sessa and Iris, when you farm them, it will give you this. So my idea is, as you are getting this one, you will need more of this, so you will farm from the Arcane, and with the Arcane you will be able to add it twice. So I mean, like every 2 of these, you will be able to do one of the others, okay, like for the requirements. What this gives you is physical attack, armor penetration, and crushing. Is the same than the previous one, but for physical heroes. Instead of magic attack, is physical attack. Instead of magic penetration, is armor penetration, and you still have crushing. Very good. The farming is oracles. I don't think it's as good as the previous one we saw. Oracles, you need it, but you don't need that much. Okay, you will need it for magic heroes, you will need a lot, but that much I don't think so. Okay, because you need maybe 3 per hero, but not like fans where you need more, in my opinion. So it's a little bit not the best in farming. Okay, take this into account. And then which heroes I will recommend here? Lara, which is the next one I'm going to do tomorrow. I am almost done. I have 282, I'm missing 18, so I will do Lara. Then I will do Cascade, and I will do Cascade before the end of the month because it's priority for me. I think it's very nice. And then I will do Peach when time right, when I can do it, okay? This is my opinion. Peach has a lot of possibilities. I think it's a very good hero, so I will do Peach. Also, it's a new hero, only has one skin plus the default one. So this change makes the hero better. You see the improvement more. Okay, so from this one, Lara or Cascade Lara, it will depend on you. And then Peach is what I will do. There are other heroes that do this, like Anbari, Astrid, Isa, Kim Meow, Tristan, DS, and the ninjas. But for me, the priority will be Lara, Cascade, and Peach. Then probably I will go with Iris and Julius for the first one. And then Folio when he becomes relevant. Okay, this is my opinion. And finally, the last gear is very similar to the one we have seen before, but instead of armor penetration, is critical chance. 155, and the main reason is because what I mentioned before, a my penetration is 10,000, a critical hit is 3,000 skin. So this is equivalent to 5% of a critical hit skin, and the 500 something that we saw in armor penetration is equivalent to 5% of a my penetration skin. The same, okay? Here, the good thing is these gears are very uncommon. They are not that much needed, the Helion ones, and all of these, like these guns, they need the Helion, but then it's 7 of these, so it's quite expensive. These are quite relatively unusual gears to require. Okay, something to take into account. Farming for this gear is good. I like it. It gives you the alchemy set, and you need tons of alchemy set. Alchemy is equivalent to the fan, if not more relevant. So at the same time that you are farming this, you will farm the alchemy set. Okay, so I think it's very good, in my opinion. Okay, which heroes I will level up from this one? Of course, in my opinion, I will do Oya. The other one, probably everyone was thinking, is Jasmine. If I find Jasmine, no idea where is Jasmine. The only thing of Jasmine is I don't know how much. I cannot find Jasmine. Sorry, here. I don't know how much value, because critical hit is not value for her because she got almost 32,000 for the skill. Physical attack, she has more than physical attack, is for the crushing, but I think it will benefit. So I will say Oya, then Jasmine, and the other two will be probably Sebastian or Artemis, which are not heroes, then they are very relevant. Okay, so to recap, this one, okay, I will do first Julius, in my opinion, then Dante, and then Kayla. After that, you can go with Octavia or with Corvus if you think is relevant. In my opinion, I will try to do Julius. I have already Kayla for the free one we got, and I will stop there for this one. And it's not priority for me, okay? The second one is the massive one. This will be no priority for me, okay, personally. I don't care if I get it because I get it, like when I need to, I don't know, maybe if I need to take some of these ones, so I will be getting slowly, but no priority for me. But if you are interested in this gear, I will go with Massey, then Morrigan, then Tempus, and then Aiden. Again, I don't think it's valuable. Then the next one is probably the one that affects the less number of heroes. So you see there is only a small number of heroes that got it, which is Folio. I cannot see. Sorry, it's super bad, the one on the left. I prefer much more. Let me like this, much better. Okay, let me try to find folio. Okay, folio. I will go folio for this one, and then Lilith if you are interested. Honestly, I don't think Lilith is valuable, but folio you can get for free. And the main reason you will do this is because you want to get Lemorcas. So every time you go Lemorcas, I will get it. At some point, I will get folio. Again, second one and this third one, I don't care. Okay, I will do it as time passes. The first one probably will do only for Julius because I like a lot Julius and maybe for Dante. I will stop there. Then we go to the fourth one, and this one I will farm. I will be one of the ones I will farm, which is to get Iris and Sesa. But mainly I will focus first on Iris only. This one here. Okay, I will focus on Iris and then Sesa. Sesa as not relevant. After that, you have Amira, Soleil, Mojo, or Albanon. Up to you. I think Amira will be better option, but not priority. So if I get Iris, I will get Iris. And then the fifth one, which is in my opinion the important one, this one here, get it. I will get for Lara, I will get for Cascade, and I will get to Peach. My priority will be these three. This will be my 3-4 first gears I am going to take. I am going to ensure that Lara already have it almost because it's missing 10 only. And then I will get Cascade before the end of the month. And next month I will do probably Cascade with the previous one we saw of Iris. And finally, the one with critical hits, which is Oya. I will say Oya, then Jasmine, then Sebastian, and finally Artemis if you are interested. In my case, maybe I do Oya. Okay, so for me, for direct farming, like focusing on getting, my priorities are going to be this one here. First, probably between Lara and Cascade, Cascade or Lara. Okay, the two. After that, I will focus on Peach. Okay, so the fifth gear that we saw. Then I will go for Iris. And then after that, probably I will focus on Julius. And then I will go to Sesa. I cannot do Sesa anymore, so I will do Sesa or I will do Dante. Okay, they will be my first 7 gears. Taking into account that I have almost 600, a little bit more than 600 of energy potions, I believe I will be able to get 4 of them. Plus, I already have one, the almost done, the one from Lara. So these 5, I will get it before this month ends or middle of March. After that, I will focus on trying to get Sesa and Dante in the next 2 months. Okay, so and honestly, you get these 5 plus Sesa and Dante. I think for the third year, I think you are done. I don't think it's relevant anything else. Okay, so let me know what you are going to be doing. Let me know if it works, and let me know if anything was not clearly explained or things that will require an improvement on how I explain it. Okay, have a good day.